This news is funded by viewers like you. Please support our work at democracynow.org/give. We turn now to Gaza, where Israel continues to intensify its attacks, killing at least 35 Palestinians since dawn. Authorities report more than 70 killings over the last 24 hours, including in al-Mawasi, a region that Israel designated a so-called humanitarian safe zone. As Israel's relentless war on Gaza enters its 15th month, we turn now to a film that's been shortlisted for this year's Oscars, From Ground Zero, a collection of 22 short films made in Gaza by Palestinian filmmakers surviving Israel's bombings. This is the film's trailer.
Isn't this tragic?
As you can see, we're picking up flour and sand. That's all we have left to do. We pick up whatever we find on the ground. We have to eat.
22 extraordinary stories.
There are always drones making a buzzing sound. They are always above our heads when we sleep, study, dance.
From 22 Palestinian filmmakers.
Mom wrote on my arm, "If they bomb us and kill us, we'll be identified from our names written on our bodies."
Living through war.
I was targeted 3 times in 24 hours. The first time, my cousin and I were returning from Camp 5. They attacked the house and we were buried in the wreckage.
Musab, who's next to you? Khalid? Is he dead?
Yes.
Believe me, my friend, I had a beautiful life in a beautiful city.
We want to laugh, rejoice, sing and express our emotions. Yes, there are bombings and destruction and many other things that take us back to zero, but that only increases our challenge to overcome.
Today, I want to tell you a story. Are you ready?
Our greatest loss was not being able to see the film in front of the audience on the big screen.
No to injustice, no to violence, no to the violation of human rights. No to everything that goes against humanity, joy, life. No to everything that destroys our hopes.
That's the trailer for From Ground Zero, which has been shortlisted for the 2025 Oscars, along with 2 other Palestinian films, No Other Land and An Orange from Jaffa. The film is being released nationwide in the United States today. It made news recently when the acclaimed documentary filmmaker Michael Moore, Oscar-winning filmmaker Michael Moore, joined as executive producer. We go now to France, where we're joined by Rashid Masharawi, renowned Palestinian filmmaker originally from Gaza, who curated and directed From Ground Zero. This is an astounding collection, Rashid. I spent the night watching it and then watching it again. It is so deeply moving. Explain, not often do you see a director called the curator. Explain what you did.
Hi. Yes, usually as a film director from Gaza, usually I am doing my own film. But this time for me, the situation was different. The images was different. The size of the massacre, the killing, we never witnessed something like this. So then I decided, okay, my coming film or my next film will be made by filmmakers from Gaza, just to give the chance to 22 filmmakers to tell their own stories, their own daily life, to get closer to the details, because I believe these people must share their own stories with the world. At the same time, you know, we are filmmakers. We are trying to make cinema, to deal with art, with culture. In spite of all what happened, we were trying to search for hope. Yes.
I want to go to another clip. We played the trailer, but this is a clip of the short film Sorry Cinema, featured in From Ground Zero, where the director Ahmed Hassouna is fleeing for his life after an Israeli strike near his home in Gaza.
Now my life has become a different kind of marathon. Now I am running to save my family's lives, my own life. I run, hoping to find food and drink for my children who flee the bombings from one house to another.
Ahmad, are you okay? Where are you? Get out of there. Are you okay? Come.
I struggle to endure the things I see and hear, everything that is happening to us, everything we are going through. I have just lost my older brother in a random bombing next to his house. What? The whole tower collapsed. At that moment, I felt death catching up with us. Our only chance of survival was luck. Our only chance of escaping the rubble, the bombing houses, the ruins of the city. Nowhere in Gaza is safe, especially in the north, where I currently live. Here, no humanitarian aid, nor rescue, nor civil protection arrives. All that comes are bombs, fear, stress, and insecurity.
Talk about Ahmed Hassouna's story, Rashid.
Yes, Ahmed, he was known in Gaza before the war that he's a cinephile. He's all his life spent after watching film, searching about films, trying to make films in Gaza, from Gaza. And all the time he was looking for an opportunity to make his new film. During the war, I contacted Ahmed and I told him, join me in my project From Ground Zero. Be one of these filmmakers. This is your chance because I'm going to show these films internationally and worldwide. And immediately he said, no, I don't want to make a film, Rashid. He said, I am trying to save my family. I am searching for wood to make a fire, to cook for the family. We are moving every day from one place to another. And just a few days ago, I lost my older brother. So I don't want to make a film. Sorry for you. Sorry for the cinema, Rashid. And I was shocked from his answer because I know his love to cinema. And then 2-3 weeks later, I get back to him and I say, Ahmed, let's make what you told me in our conversation. Let's make a film about a filmmaker from Gaza. He have no time to make cinema because he's trying to save his life. Show us something from your previous films. Show us your daily life and show us how you are going to make it to say sorry for the cinema. And then we agree and we come with this film, the one that everybody watching now, Sorry Cinema. I think people must know, beside all these people whose martyrs we talk about, it's been more than 50,000 now. Most of them are innocent. Most of them are people who is really searching for life. People like Ahmed Hassouna, he want to be a filmmaker. And from Ground Zero, we have many people who want to be a painter, want to be stand-up comedy. They want to be dancers. I mean, people like any other people in the world trying to manage their own dreams. And I was interested in these people to tell the stories, the normal stories, the real life under all this massacre and genocide.
You were born and raised in Gaza, Rashid Masharawi. Through the making of this film, you also witnessed the destruction of your home, your reflections as you tried to encourage these filmmakers. They'd be in the middle of a film, they'd lose a family member, they'd lose many members of their family, talking to you about not being able to go on.
Yeah. Yes, it means for me it was logical and normal that I will be involved in From Ground Zero. As a Gazayan, all my family are in Gaza now, and as you say, we lost many people from my family, and we lost our houses. I lost all the neighborhood where all my memory, my school, my childhood games, friends for sure, neighbors for sure, and many things. But still, you know, I'm someone known as I always optimistic. I'm always adding hope. I believe in cinema, in art. I trust cinema, you know, because I think cinema should play the role that it's playing in From Ground Zero, cinema for justice, cinema for humanity, cinema just to remind the world all the time, we are all humans. We are the same. We have the same dreams. Many people was killed because they were in Gaza at this location, at this time, and they have nothing to do with what's going on. Women's and kids and old people. Okay, we know what happened in 7 October. We know when Hamas get out and they attack and they hostage people and they kill people and they arrest people. Me, myself, I know also many, many massacres that the Israelis did before 7 October. This struggle, it started more than 77 years ago, before 1948. And we have, as Palestinians, we have to keep telling our stories. We have to fight to make good cinema also and to share all these stories with the world. I am very happy that these films are now crossing the US, showing in many cinemas. And I will be very happy when many people just go and watch, because it's not news. It's not a reportage. It has something else. It has nothing to do with politics even. It has something to do with our world that we are all sharing. We are looking for justice.
Rashid Masharawi, yes, the film is opening today in cinemas across the country. It's also gotten headlines because the award-winning filmmaker, Oscar-winning filmmaker Michael Moore, has joined you as executive producer. Now, he won the Palme d'Or for the documentary film Fahrenheit 9/11, becoming the first and only documentary to win there. Your film was accepted at Cannes, where he won the Palme d'Or, but then rejected. And what did you do?
I think our films were from the beginning rejected. I mean, we never was accepted in Cannes. We were discussing with Cannes to try to show even not all From Ground Zero, some films from Ground Zero, because I was coming to Cannes with films and filmmakers, And I think they don't want to deal with us. Even they say it in the press conference of Cannes before the festival. They don't want to deal with the tension, with the political, with all what's happening in the area. It was only Gaza. It was only Palestine. I remember 2 years before, when the president of Ukraine was having space in the opening of Cannes, making speech.
Right, that was President Zelensky.
Yes, it was also to deal with the war and to deal with politics. I feel sorry for Cannes Film Festival, because I consider Cannes Film Festival, it's an important festival, good festival, big festival. It should make his job. It should play his role to give space, to give stage to filmmakers and to cinema, and to protect humanity through cinema, through art, through filmmakers. And they didn't. I think they lost the opportunity to be. It means they were there and we were also there. So I say then, if Cannes don't want to go to Gaza, Gaza will go to Cannes. So I take my team, I build our tents in Cannes, like the tents in Rafah, exactly. We have our own screenings, our own sound, our own audience, and we make our own films. We make the people from Gaza to speak, the filmmakers, to speak inside Cannes with the audience, and we bring Gaza to Cannes during the festival, but officially we were not in Cannes.
Rashid, we just have a minute, so to clarify, it wasn't originally accepted at Cannes, but it is premiering here in the United States across the country. You partnered with Watermelon Pictures, the first distribution company for Palestinian films in the U.S. We have 30 seconds, the significance of this collaboration.
I am really, really proud, with what they are doing, Watermelon. I feel that I already won the Oscar, because my aim is to show these films to maximum people, and this is what Watermelon is doing. They are showing these films everywhere, and also the input, what Michael Moore bring to these films. It's really to join us and to share the stories with many, many, many people. I just can appreciate and thank from all my heart for all these people who participate and help and support from ground zero.
Democracy Now! Is funded by viewers like you. Please give today at democracynow.org/give.